Did you know that there are secret ways to grow crops faster? Or that netherite can protect your shulker boxes from lava? Well, these were some Minecraft myths, and today we will take a look at 30 most popular myths to see if they are true or total lies. And the first one is, the depth strider enchantment works in the lava as well. We all know how it makes you a lot faster in the water, so what about lava? So let's find a lava pool and test it out. And yeah, that is definitely false. You are still moving super slow in the lava. You can light the nether portal with a bed. Let's hope I survive this, and it's true, but it only works in the nether. Just make sure that you survive while doing all of this. Enchanting table language can be translated. We have all seen those enchantment table translation texture packs on the internet, but do they actually work? Well, the answer is no. You can't really translate the symbols into something that gives you an advantage in the game. So this myth is a lie. Using fortune tree on your crops gives you more loot. I mean, it would make sense, since you get more loot when mining ores. So why not try it with the crops? Here I have 20 crops on both sides, and after breaking all of them, the side with fortune tree gave us a lot more loot. So this trick actually works, and with all the items shown right here. You can use silk touch to mine suspicious blocks. We know that using a regular shovel you can't pick up these new blocks, so what about the silk touch one? We have the shovel, we have the sand, so we can try it out. And as I expected, this myth is false. But hold on, there actually is a way you can pick up the suspicious sand or gravel, and that is by using a soul sand and water under it just like this, and then just waiting for a couple minutes. Eventually the block will break and you can pick it up. That's pretty cool. There are more gold ores in the Badlands biome. Well, that is hard to believe, but we can try it out. I found a texture pack that only shows me the gold ores, and let's see if there actually are more ores in the Badlands biome. And to be honest, it seems like there are a lot more gold ores here, but it could just be that I got really lucky. Chickens can only be bred with wheat seeds. I have all kinds of seeds here, so let's find some chickens and test it out. As you can see, they like all kinds of seeds, so not just wheat like this myth is saying, so that is false. Wise Hosting is the best hosting service for Minecraft. I don't even have to test this one, cause I know it is true. If you need a server to play on with your friends, go to wisehosting.com and get your server up and running in just 1 minute. Our support team is also awesome, that helps you with any kind of issue. Thank you, Wise Hosting. Goat horns can be used to make the goats follow you. Goats are pretty annoying to deal with, so I hope it really works. And no, it just makes the sound that it usually does, but the goats couldn't care less. So I guess I have to keep on using the wheat. Shields don't fully block TNT damage. I mean, they fully block the damage of mobs, so why shouldn't they do the same thing with TNT? Let's see. And yep, just as I thought, this one is false as well. Shields in fact block all the damage from TNTs. This might have been confusing because some time ago there was actually a bug where TNT damaged you even with a shield, but it has been fixed. Looting tree sword in your main hand gives your offhand weapon a looting tree effect. This is actually what I've been wondering myself about as well. Got my sword with a looting tree enchantment in the main hand and a bow in my second hand. Let's see how it goes. And it's pretty obvious that it's actually working. Look how much loot we are getting. You can also give your TNT a looting tree effect with this trick. So it's so cool to see that it's really working. And look at all of that meat we are getting. Crops in rows grow faster than in big clumps. This is an interesting one, and it's pretty easy to test if it's true. Here are two fields. One has rows of different crops and the other one has only one type of crop. And as you can see, the rows grow a lot faster. And this is true, so next time you can be smarter when farming. Sugarcane's max height is only 3 blocks. And yes, at first glance it might seem so, since when you manually grow sugarcane, you can grow it only up to 3 blocks high. But actually there is a 1 in 9 chance that a naturally spawned sugarcane can grow up to 4 blocks tall. So this fact is false. It can be more than 3 blocks when the game generates it. Flowering azalea trees have a lush cave below them. I have heard about this one myself too. So here I found a azalea tree and let's see if there is anything below it. And we have a lush cave right here under it, as we promised. And it seems to be true. So there are indeed lush caves below the azalea trees. Torch flower plant emits light. I mean, the name has a torch in it, so it would make sense. But turning the lights off, and no, these plants don't give off any light whatsoever. Sugarcane grows faster on sand. This one is a pretty old myth, so let's test it out. Looking at this side by side, they definitely don't grow faster on sand, so you are safe to grow it on whatever you choose. Beacon beam can go through the bedrock. This one just sounds ridiculous, but we can test it out anyway. I mean, beacons can't go through any solid blocks. Wait, what? You can use armor trims on any armor type. Checking this one out, it really seems to be the case. They even work on chainmail and leather armor. Now, Mojang, please add the one final thing. To get a horse into a boat, you must use a baby horse and then let it grow up. We know that grown-up horses can't fit into a boat, but the baby ones can. So what if we let the baby horse grow up in a boat? And no, even that doesn't work. They just pop right out of the boat when they grow up. Trees in swamp drop more apples and saplings than in any other biome. The swamp trees are just bigger than regular ones, which means on average per tree you can get more apples and saplings. So technically this is actually true. Guardian beam attack can't be cancelled. This one is interesting. You know that when the guardians lock onto you, it's pretty hard to do something. But actually all you have to do is swim towards them and get really close. They will cancel their attack and you will have a second chance. This myth thankfully is false. Sniffer eggs hatch faster on moss blocks. Okay, here we have one sniffer egg on a moss block and the other one on a stone block. Let's see which one hatches first. And yep, the one on the moss block actually hatched a lot quicker. Endermen actually speak reverse English. Okay, first let's find one and record him. Now let's reverse it and listen to what it says. I mean, you could say this is English, but you could also say it's not. So it's up to you to decide. You can't jump without triggering the skulk sensors. Well, you actually can. You just have to crouch while doing that. Easy as that. There are a lot more diamond ores in the 1.20.2 update. To test this out, I opened a 1.20.2 snapshot and let's see how many diamonds there are in a 10x10 chunk area. Then I did the same thing in the 1.20.1 version and comparing them side by side, we can see it has almost 60% more diamonds. Wow, that is actually true, and it definitely makes the diamond finding a lot more easier. Tropical fish spawn in mangrove swamps. Finding a mangrove swamp took me some time, but now we are here, so let's check the water. And yes indeed, there are tropical fish in here, so I guess there is no more need for the warm oceans. Netherite ingot in a shulker box will prevent it from burning up. Can't believe I'm doing this, but I got my netherite ingot in a shulker box with all the other valuable stuff. Let's throw it in the lava and yeah. You can't see rain or snow through the stained glass. You can see the rain through the regular glass. But yep, you can't see through the stained glass. That is really interesting. You can clutch with a lava bucket. I mean, lava is just angry water, so there should be no problems with this one. Okay, I guess I was wrong. You can't clutch with a lava bucket. There is a secret room in the desert temple. I haven't heard about this one, so let's look around. The sand here does look a little sus, and yep, after digging all of it out, there is indeed a secret room here in the desert pyramid. That is pretty cool. That was it. I hope you learned something new and see you in the next one. Bye!